guys, it's Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today's video is going to be my first update for my Project Pan Finish 14 by Valentine's Day, February 14th. And it's been about 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks actually, since my introduction video. So I decided it was time for a little update. I was able to finish 3 products, and then 1 product I'm actually tossing out, but I will get to that one. So without any more rambling, let's just get to it. The first product that I finished was, that I'll show you guys, is this Wet n Wild face powder. This is a mattifying powder. It's a translucent powder. This is supposed to be the dupe for the NARS Crystal something something. But yeah, I used this up completely. I had already had pan showing, just a tiny bit of pan showing, but I was able to finish. Actually finished it this morning while I was getting ready, so glad this is out. I used to really like these powders, but not so much anymore, so I wouldn't repurchase this one. The next thing I finished was this little travel size of the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. It's a little deluxe size sample. I went ahead and I finished it up, so glad that one's out. And the last thing that I finished was this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser Concealer. This was in the shade medium, and this was actually too dark for me, and I actually used it as like foundation all over my face. When I started, I don't know if you guys will be able to tell, the marking kind of rubbed off, but there's like little black dots on the packaging right here. That's where I was when I started, and I used it up completely all the way down. I really like these. The only problem with this one was that it was too dark. When I bought like 4 of these. My grocery store had them for like $2.99 or $3.99. I don't know why they were on sale, but they were, and I purchased the neutralizer, the brightener, the light and medium concealers, just because the light and medium, they seemed, when compared side to side, they seemed very similar. So I purchased both of them to see which one would be a better fit for me, and the light one is the one that works good for like brightening under the eyes. This one is exactly my skin tone, which is why I used it as a foundation all over. But overall, I do like the product, and I would continue using them. So those are the 3 products that I finished, and then let me show you guys the one product that I'm throwing out, and it's this Benefit Ka-Brow brow pomade type thing. This is in the color 3, and I really did enjoy this, but this thing is drying out. I don't know if you guys won't be able to see, but I will try to insert a picture. The product is drying out so bad that it's actually cracked. Like you can see through the packaging that it's kind of like cracking. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but I was able to hit pan on this thing. You have the little brush here, but it's so dry that when I'm able to scoop things out, when I apply it on my brow, it like crumbles. It doesn't stick to me. So I'm a little disappointed because I've used one of these before and I really enjoyed it. I was able to clear it out completely. I will try to find that video and show it to you guys and link it so you guys can see that I was able to clear out everything, because I do like this product. But I don't know if this one just was old, which it shouldn't be, because it came in a Sephora favorites kit that I bought in like either August or September. So it's not like I've had this for a long time. So I'm a little disappointed for that. I used to think I would purchase the full size in the future, but now that this happened, I don't know. We'll see. So I'm getting rid of that one. So technically I have cleared out 4 items out of my collection. So now let me show you guys the other things that I'm working on. Something that what do I start with? Okay, let's start with face. This Dr. Brandt Pores No More face primer. This was completely full when I started, and right now I am down to like right about there. So there's no marking. I didn't mark it because this was completely full, but that's how much I'm at right now. Kind of like right above where the barcode is. So I'm really liking this. This was getting a little bit old because the first time I used it, when I put it on my fingers, like it was all separated, like oil came out and then the product. So I had to squeeze some of it out a little bit and then kind of like do this to the product. but now everything looks like it's mixed well, and I use it every day when I do my makeup, and I do enjoy it. It's a little bit tinted, which is okay, but I have used other primers. I can't really judge it because, like I said, this is pretty old. I mean, it was already separating. So maybe if I got another sample, I'd give it another go, but based on this sample, not too sold on that. The next thing that I have here is this eyeliner from Tarte. This was a small dry eyes eyeliner that has the 2 colors, and this is where I'm at right now. I'm almost done with the lighter brown right here. I don't have much. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell, but the product itself has like little holes. So I don't know. It probably has one application on this side, and then on this side, it's still going strong. This side is getting a little bit drier. I kind of like starting to tug on my eye when I use this, but I mean, there's gonna come a point where I can't sharpen this anymore, and that's when I'm gonna call it quits. So even with the caps, I think eventually, once the caps touch each other, which is like one sharpen away, I might call it quits. I don't know, maybe I'll just throw like one cap away and keep the side that's still going with its cap on. I don't know, we'll see. But this one's close to finishing, so that's good. Another eyeliner that I have here is this Aqua Eyes from Makeup Forever in the color 01. This is just their basic black eyeliner. Now, I didn't measure this on a piece of paper. I forgot. But this was a deluxe size sample. And you were able to read where is it? It says Makeup Forever, and you used to be able to read make. Like you had a little bit of black and then the word make, and now it's like the end of the E. So I've done some damage to it. I haven't used this one as consistently as I've done the other one because this one's drying out, so I want to finish this one before. This one's fairly new. Excuse me. This is very, very creamy when I apply it, so I'm really, really liking this one. The next thing that I have is this lip primer from Bite Beauty. There's not much progress on this one because I was working on another one in my Finish 6 by Christmas. Where is it? There you go. So I'm just below the line of where this product was when I first started. So I'm not too worried. Like I said, I was working on the other one, but now that I finished the other one, spoilers, I don't know if I've shown that video already, but now that I finished the other one, I can start working on this one, and this one goes fairly quickly, so I'm not worried about that one. Keeping on trend with lip products, I have this Donnell Lip Saver. This is a lip balm, and again, another one that I didn't mark, but that's how much I have. I will try to insert a picture of the previous or my introduction video, I should say, so you guys can see how much I have. I tend to wear my lip products on a little slanted, but there you go. I use this every night before I go to bed, and this is not very moisturizing. It feels very greasy, but it kind of just like sits there on your lips. It doesn't really sink in. So I got this in a New Beauty test tube, so I don't even know where you could purchase them, but I wouldn't purchase them. Now, keeping with let's keep on going with lips. There's two lip products that I haven't used at all, and one is this Jordana lip liner in the color Tawny, and that's where my introduction video was. And like I said, I haven't used this one, so this one is exactly the same place. So I am working on a Project Pan Lip Edition, and that one ends in December or the end of the year. I can't remember. I think it's at the end of the year. So I've been really focusing on those products first, since I will have about a month and a half to finish these other two. And the other one is this Laura Mercier lip gloss in the color Bare Naked. Like I said, I've used this a couple of times, but it's basically new still. I'm not too worried about this one. This doesn't have a lot of product in it, and usually Laura Mercier's, the wand is very small, and you end up with like this much product when the wand can't even reach it. So I'm not worried about that one, especially if I'm gonna be mixing it with the Tawny lip liner. I'm sure I'll finish those. And then I have this What's Up Benefit highlighter. I really enjoy this highlighter. I usually use the ones that come like in a little stick form, but this one came in a blush palette that I bought from Benefit. And I wanted to use this one because the little container doesn't close and the product itself is starting to dry out. I have been using it, but I don't even think you can see a dip. This is very hard to use because, like I said, it's getting dry and I feel like I don't pick up as much product when I do use it, but I'm still working on it. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it by February 14th, but I mean, I hope so because this thing's getting dry. I have to store it on like lid down and it still doesn't close. So I have to put like another product on top of this so it'll stay closed. Then I have, how do I do this? Okay, well, whatever. I have an eyeshadow from this NYX eyeshadow palette in Caviar and Bubbles. And I was working on this eyeshadow right here. These eyeshadows don't have names, so I'm sorry, but this is the shadow right here. And you can't really even see any kind of progress. I have a little bit of a tiny dip, but I mean, not so much. I'm actually wearing it today. But yeah, I'm really liking these shadows. And I'm really liking this palette overall. As you can see, I finished this eyeshadow right here, and then I have pan on these three. These other shadows and another project pan, so spoilers. But yeah, there you go. And the last product that I have, or that I chose, were these nail appliques from Sephora Formula X. These have been discontinued like 2 years ago maybe, and I still have them, so I want to go ahead and use them up. But I haven't used them. They're this kind of like cream color with some gold dots on them. Probably I'll use these like around the New Year time. But I have a project polish going on and I'm very close to finishing all the polishes that I wanted to for that project. So I've been focusing on those first. I can always start using these beginning of the year. So that's it, guys. That's my progress for my Finish 14 by February 14th project pan. I'm okay with the kind of progress that I've made. I have 9 products left, and I have about a month and a half, well, almost 2 months to finish the other 9 items. So we'll see where we end up my next update. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.